John Hao, an ordinary name, search couldn't be in the country, and 107,370 for people. Hit the name of ordinary social animals. I remember, I was coming home from overtime, walking on the main road, exhausted, either 996 or 007. This company can't stay. And then I saw the red moon with red feathers falling around it. On an extraordinary night, one day through, it became like this. As for why it became like this, it must have been a prank. In the world I traveled through, men were with their wives and children, and women were with them. Modern men snuggle in women's arms. Women move bricks with infinite strength. Here, men's bodies are naturally inferior to women's. Strength is small. Endurance is not good. Men are a delicate flower. Female King Kong Barbie. Look at this giant. FCK, where did this hero come from? And I became a weak chicken who couldn't even unscrew the bottle cap. I've really become a weak chicken who can't even unscrew a mineral water bottle. I call this the world of eating soft rice. When girls see me in this situation, they want to help me unscrew the bottle cap. But am I such a person? No, I'll show you ladies. I'm a real man. I swear to God I will rise to be a real man in a soft rice world. I suddenly have a goddess stepsister who can bear her chest. How is up? An innocent, a bee and lackey. There is one to say one. I think this world's soft rice war can eat. Me name is John Hao. He's a straight man of steel. 20 for KS. Man, as for why it became like this, what kind of international joke is this? It must have been a prank. I remember, I was coming home from overtime, and then I saw the moon, which was night, turn red, just when I was wondering what was going on. When I woke up, I was like this. Just woke up and heard. How, did you wake up? Dad, get up quickly. Didn't you make an appointment with Dragon to go shopping today? Dad is going out to buy vegetables. He will have dinner with Auntie Jean and the others at night. You are a boy. You should learn from your best friend Long Long and know how to make up and take care of yourself. Get up and dress up today. Be safe out there. Dad left, leaving me with a confused face. Who am I? Where am I? Who is Chen? My father's surname is Chen. Who is Long Long? I'm a big man. What makeup do I wear? What street do I go shopping for? Are you crazy? Am I crazy? Me cell phone suddenly wants to ring. I'm still a rabbit ear. The caller is Long Long. How, open the door. Hearing this voice, I started thinking back. It's Brother Long. That one has flower arms. Dare to be. Oh, let's drink this cup of protein powder. My big brother, the hunk of hunks. Fierce among fierce. I'll change right away. Brother Long, I'm coming. My enlightenment on the path of manhood. Really, how, what are you dawdling on? Let me a big beautiful man waiting at the door for a long time. What if someone with ill intentions kidnapped him? I looked at this man and said something like that, and I was speechless. Then look elsewhere. Brother Long, where are you? And this guy said it was right here. Just when I was wondering, my father saw this boy and said, Dragon is coming. How, look at how Long Long dresses himself. Learn more. A boy's family should. Like when I married your mother. Ho, let's go get skincare, get married. Skincare, who am I and where am I? In this world today, the gender attributes of men and women are reversed, and the emperors and celebrities of all ages have become women. Men teach their husbands and children. Women scold the world. Modern men snuggle in women's arms. Women move bricks with infinite strength. Here, men's body is inherently inferior to women. Strength is small. Endurance is not good. Men are responsible for raising children. Physical work is done by women. Moreover, in this world, women were preferred over men, resulting in a widening gap between men and women. Therefore, men were now treasures. Long Long looked at his nails. How, let's go buy facial masks. And so on will also do nails. My sister stole my mask again, and buy another pepper spray. You even bought a facial mask, buy a knife and chop me to death. This man seems to have become a woman, and women seem to have become a man's world. I really can't stay calm. We came to the mall, looked up, and saw tattoo parlors. Go, Brother Long. Your muscular macho settings can't collapse. I'll take you back to manhood. Boss, give me a tattoo of a green dragon, the kind that covers my entire back. Give him one too. I'm not crazy. Today I'm gonna remind you what a real man is. The two girls in the shop looked over. Little brother, boys can't get tattoos easily. Where's the good boy? I'll just start taking off my clothes. I'll show you girls that I'm a pure man. The men listened curiously to what I said, and both turned their heads. Blood flowed instantly, staring at me curiously. I want a vermilion bird on the chest of the left green dragon and the right white tiger. If the dragon stops me, why don't you help me stop him? He's going crazy. I must be a real man. I knocked the sign off. After that, I had no choice but to go home first. I came back. I'm tired of opening the door. Destroy it. Hurry up. I'm tired. As soon as he opened the door, he saw the beautiful woman in front of him. It was Zhang Hao's stepsister, Zhang Qianqing. Zhang Qianqing noticed me, just as she was about to say, How is back. I'm gonna close this door and get out of here. Sorry to interrupt, but I got the wrong door. Then I sat her down awkwardly. What was going on? How could there be a woman at home? How? Didn't I tell you 2 days ago that your Yan and Chin are coming over for dinner today? Why are you running away from everyone? I remember, in this world, Dad remarried. This is my stepmother Zhang Yan and stepsister Zhang Qianqin. In a few days, we will move to a big house to live together. We heard our parents chatting. Old Chen, your skills have improved again. I learned it especially for you. If he really wasn't in the mood to eat, he would leave. I'm full. I'm going back to my room. Enjoy. Tired heart. I experienced this day is what? She wore cute clothes, put on cute makeup, and was even teased by hooligans. Did I really just cross over? Or travel to a feminist world? Dad and brother Long have both become sissy. Do I have to become a sissy in the future? I look at this bear. Do I have to marry my wife and raise my daughter? I heard men have great uncles. Impossible. I don't want to be a pussy. What kind of parallel is this? It's a joke. As a result, this bear hit Zhang Qianqin's chest. She was surprised. I just looked over. Why is Sister Qin here? Sister Qin's lips curled up slightly and she shouted my name. Tene got into bed with me, 1 step at a time. I'll explain when I leave. Sister Qin, I'm sorry. I didn't expect you to. In the end, Sister Qin hugged me directly, and my head was buried directly in her chest. How? Do you miss your sister? I wanted to speak, but I couldn't seem to catch my breath. After Sister Qin let go of me, she asked me, what happened to How? Her face is red. Is she sick? I was finally released and slowly fell on the bed. Sister Qin still wants to grab me with one hand, so I have to hide. He made an okay gesture. It seemed that it was quite cool not to go back. A real man. He's flexible. It's night soon. Something's going on. This was my room, and I was asleep when a figure came in. I heard someone calling me, Zhang Hao. I opened my eyes. Who is it? In the middle of the night, a pink head, dressed in clothes from an unknown dynasty, but really big, sitting on my bed. Seeing this woman, I was so scared that I woke up instantly. Who the hell are you? This woman pointed at herself and actually asked me, don't you remember me? And then she smiled for some reason. She is holding my chin irrationally. Or did I bring you here? I'm surprised to hear that. You know, thinking back, I looked up at the sky. This red moon. Someone shouted my name. Zhang Hao. Embarrassed. I pointed at this woman. I remembered. It's you. I asked her, who are you? Why did you drag me into this fucking world? You can call me God of the Blood Moon. Didn't you say that you didn't have girls and were still a virgin? There are so many girls in this world, and they all like you. Isn't that great? This makes me crazy. What a pia. No one normal. Take me back now. This woman still has a smile on her face. If you want to go back, you can do it, but you have to complete the mission. I asked her curiously, what mission? In the old world, weren't you always clamoring to be a real man? Females only look cute. Real men should open up. A real man should practice. It's too lame to hold such a small book and tremble. Unlike me, a real man who can open a bottle cap with his bare hands. So, if you want to be a real man in this feminist world, maybe you have a chance to open the way back. On the other hand, if the mission fails, they will be assimilated into the world. This woman's body is really enchanting. Assimilation? You mean like a sissy? Don't. How could you? The God of Blood Moon smiled slightly. He was right to say that. I hope you enjoy your time in this world. Then she drifted away and disappeared. I immediately reached out to stop him. Wait, you still haven't told me what it takes to be a man. Next morning, I slowly opened my eyes. I Saturday up and yawned. I had a strange dream last night, but then I looked away and I was sweating. Damn it, it wasn't a dream. This red ribbon is real. Do I really want to finish that manly mission? What is a real man in the feminist world? I don't know anything. I had no choice but to freak out. I hold this ink, but I know, now I'm really a little sissy. No matter what this mission is about, it seems that I still need to understand this world again. It's clear out there. It's beautiful. But what's going on here? Is this news real? So many newspaper stories. A country 21-year-old male college student auction first night. Real estate millionaire bought. Is marital rape legal? Sudan's young boy was humiliated and his wife was sentenced. My heart is already racing. How can it be like this? This is not the most outrageous. Looking at the books in front of me, men in this world actually had a way to distinguish their first night. It's a world where men are so weak, the first time, they lose all their bones and they can't move. It's a physiological reaction that can't be disguised. What else is there in this world that I want to miss? Is there no other way to go back? No, the God of the Blood Moon was put aside for now. If I wanted to believe in science, I had to think of a way to study the strange phenomena that night. What if it was just a magnetic anomaly? I'm back on my feet. Yeah, I can't just rely on some mission. I have to figure it out. Oh no, I'm not an expert. I can pay someone to study it. But wait, who am I inviting? What do I get to invite? I helplessly fell to the ground. I'm a high school student who doesn't have a dime. I can't give up. Let's just get some money. Zhang Chanqing saw me. She was still so beautiful and enchanting. How got up. She blinked her eyes at me. Why don't you try my sister's breakfast? I looked at Sister Qing and was stunned. My face was slightly red. Come, Sister Qing. If all the girls in this world are like Qing, then I can barely hold on for a while. Looking at myself in the mirror, I have to say that my face is very handsome, except for a little feminine. It's the first time I've been to school since I came to this world. Sister Qing called me over. How, come over for breakfast. As a result, I saw this scene. Auntie Jean slapped my father's ass. Good guy. And Jean is eating my dad's tofu. Cracked. I'm going to school. Brother Lun is waiting for me. Goodbye, Dad. And Jean and Sister Qing. Ho, grab a piece of bread before you go. Long took the lipstick and asked me, how, you quickly see the new lipstick color I applied today is not good. He pouted and showed me the latest fashion of the year. I was speechless. To push him away. Brother Long, you on the street. Show some restraint. In the end, he raised his orchid finger. How, what happened to you? We used to do this all the time. Speechless. Too speechless. This fucking pussy. Long, it's like this. I had a new idea recently. I want to be a man. But a man can't. Brother Long was immediately shocked. What? How can you be a man? A man is not a good word. You won't get married. Well, that puts me in question, and all of a sudden, he's pulling me. Brother Long said nervously. How? Let's go quickly. There are perverts watching us. I am a little speechless. Where there is a pervert. He looked to one side. Right there. Behind the wall hid a lowly, to golden eyes looking at us. High school students really good brother. Afraid of what? We're the grown man, aren't we? Don't worry. If she dares to come up, I will definitely kick her away. Brother Long's face darkened. How? What are you talking about? You can't even lift a brick. Impossible. I showed off my muscles. Jianhao used to be a good fighter, but it directly pulled me away. Don't dream, how. Let's change the way. This lowly walked out. Little brother. Wait, Brother Long, my shoes. Finally got rid of the girl, but I was out of breath. Brother Long looked helpless. I'm sweating. I'm going to spend my makeup when I go out. Who was running so fast just now? But why did I start panting after 2 steps? When I looked up ahead, I was surprised. This is Alliston Business School. It's huge. In this world, it seems that heavy work is really done by girls, and my family should be quite rich to pay for me to go to such a noble school. I'm still a student in class 3, grade 2. As soon as I walked into the classroom, I heard, "Wah, I can't unscrew it. Can you help me?" A piece of cake. I'm so weak. A man can't even unscrew a mineral water bottle. I immediately went to the 2 of them and grabbed the water bottle. Wait, let me help you. How hard can a mineral water bottle be? I was about to unscrew the cap of my mineral water bottle, but it seemed a little different. I snorted coldly. It was quite tight. Then I tried harder. My hands were shaking, but I still couldn't open it. I am sweating awkwardly. It must be the wrong posture. Then took a deep breath. Open it up. Crazy hard. It has to open. Both of them looked at me in surprise. Sir Christ. Finally my hand shook and sweated, and the winner was a mineral water bottle. I turned around and awkwardly handed the bottle to the girl. Interrupting, I really became a weak chicken who couldn't even unscrew a mineral water bottle. The other girls immediately came in front of me. What happened to you? Mel God, does God want to screw the bottle? I got it. I'll twist it for him. Don't fight me. Brother Long explained for me. It's nothing. How is a little uncomfortable these days, so he's acting a little strange. Don't worry, but I'm really weak. Physical training had to be put on the agenda. After all, he still had to complete the real man task. At present, the real man mission progress is 0. Then I walked out of the classroom, and all the girls looked at me. Brother Long shouted at me from behind. Wait for me. Let's go to the toilet together. How? Damn, boys have to go to the bathroom together. There's no way I'm doing this. So let's get out of here. As a result, the girls stared at me like crazy. How is really good looking. Look at those arms. They are white and tender and have smooth lines. How's waist is also very thin. His legs are also long. Oh, my ass is also crooked. I can't take it anymore. I had no choice but to do something about it. This was not the way to go on. He was handsome, but he was still too weak. It's time to find a place to exercise. Let me see. THE elementary class. The mobile phone is full of evaluation text. This looks good. I'll go and have a look at it then. Came to my seat and sat it down. It was not enough to train my muscles alone, and psychological supervision had to be strengthened. Or write a memo. And then a girl walks up to me. He lowered his head and asked me, How, my God, what are you doing? Huang Yuanyuan and Zhang Hao sat next to each other. Huang Yuanyuan, are you a Bao? Do you walk silently? Huang Yuanyuan immediately stood up. You're defocused. How? You didn't hear me. I patted my chest. She's close to my face. How? You're not sending messages to any girls you like, are you? Damn, her low-neck JK shirt has already revealed her bra, and I couldn't even see her chest. I immediately patted her shoulder. What are you talking about? Don't get so close to me first. Men and women don't kiss each other. Huang Yuanyuan blushed and squeezed my hand, feeling a little embarrassed. But in the end, she got her own breasts. Hao's hands are really white, slender and beautiful. I'm embarrassed to be able to carve out 5 bedrooms in a living room. The girls in this world were already so bold. Grab my hand and put it up. He immediately retracted his hand and paid attention to influencing Huang Yuanyuan. She looked at my reaction in surprise. Hao, you're not quite right today. You weren't like this before. No, you're thinking too much. I used to be like this. I was thinking, what was I like before? Finally, both of them didn't speak. I was embarrassed and speechless. Huang Yuanyuan looked at me with a puzzled face, and then close to me. How, did you not sleep well? Sister has a set of ancestral massage methods. I help you rub it. I quickly refused, blocking her face. What the FCK? How could this woman be so strong? My hands can't seem to stop it. They're shaking. Qingling, the savior has come. Class is over. Do well. Huang Yuanyuan reluctantly agreed. A pair of jade legs walked in. Students hurried back to their seats. It's time to start class. English teacher and head teacher of class 3. Mr. Ma, I'm reading an English book. What's going on? How can I understand everything? I've been out of high school for years. Zhang Hao, male, was a 5-legged fighter in English before transmigration. The contents of these books are simply not difficult for me. I found the first benefit of transmigrating. I became a top student. Look at my confident eyes. Hurry up and call me up to answer the question. Teacher Ma, let me get back to X. Teacher Ma just did his classes and finally called my name. Zhang Hao, here we go. I'm Ray. Is there something wrong with you? Did you have a cramp in your mouth? Should we go to the infirmary? Well, fuck you. You're the one with the cramp. Your whole family's cramping. Everyone else is staring at me. I coughed twice to hide my embarrassment. I wasn't. Teacher, you're wrong. What happened to my male god? He's really weird today. My male god's character is about to collapse. Right. It's so strange. How looks so good looking, but why does it look a little retarded just now? Well, hey, you're the fucking ones. I'm going to Happy Planet overnight, and nobody's stopping me. Finally, after class, Brother Long came out with me. Brother Long looked at me worriedly. How, what's wrong with you? You look tired. Yeah, I guess I just didn't get a good night's rest. Actually, I am tired. There was a big-breasted beauty blinking her eyes in front of her. How, did I look handsome when I shot just now? I have a question mark on my face. What the fuck does that mean? Another beautiful woman touched my ass. Handsome. Ass really chihuahua. Well, what the fuck is this? It's crazy. A boy walked in front of me and fell. He raised his orchid finger and said, Zhang Hao, I've already made way for you. Why do you still want to push me? Fuck you. What kind of mess is this? Last school was more stressful than 996. I want to go back. At this time, we came before a beautiful woman. How, I have something to say to you. This girl is holding a box. How, I like you for a long time. Please stay with me. FCK, isn't this the standard male confession posture? Sorry, I'm not looking for a girlfriend yet, so I'll go first. Brother Long envies me very much. How, even the top student likes you. What should I do? I'm jealous of you. You bitch. Brother Long, speak properly. Let's go to the cafeteria first. This is the student cafeteria. I look at these dishes. What should I eat? Look at these guys. And that's all I got. I asked him out of curiosity. Brother Long, look at that person over there. He ate too little. How, why do you always call me Brother Long recently? This is too strange. And where is this missing? Everyone is like this. Brother Long then instructed Auntie. I want a Shanghai green and a spinach, both small portions. Now rice, is that what you're eating? You won't faint this afternoon. Brother Long is surprised. How, what are you talking about? I've been on a diet lately, and I've been eating vegetables. What the hell? The boys in this world are actually still birds with stomachs. Remembering his own memo, he had to order the largest portion in the future. Memo plus. Auntie, give me the biggest portion of braised pork. A lot of that. I want a big meal too. Brother Long looked at me in surprise. How, you'll gain weight if you eat so much. But men have to eat more, otherwise how to grow body. The others are talking about us. God, look at Zhang Hao. Is he serious? He ate so much. Was he going to challenge the big eating king? What was Zhang Hao doing? Did he think he was popular and eat so much? There was a boy who smiled. Oh, who made him popular? Let's go and say hello. Otherwise it would be very rude. Brother Long reminded me. How? Don't eat like this. How rude. You will be laughed at, but I'm on my own. Then I heard someone calling me. Zhang Hao. What a coincidence to bump into you in the cafeteria. Why are you eating so much today? That's what migrant workers eat. Liu Fan, Class 5, Senior 3. I asked him, who are you? He cursed him in his heart. Zhang Hao, are you kidding me again? We went to the study room together a few days ago. Why do I feel that you have gained weight after not seeing each other for 2 days? Although we are popular, we still have to manage our figure well today. How greasy. Oh, maybe it's something wrong with your eyes. Get sick early. What the hell are you doing? Why does this guy look so green? Also, why do you look down on migrant workers? If it weren't for the hard work of workers, no, workers' aunts, building our motherland, how could you have a happy life? Liu Fan was so angry that she cried. I only said it for your own good. I didn't expect you to say that. Isn't that Liu Fan? Why does it look like he's crying? I don't know. Zhang Hao didn't say anything. Did he? Why did Zhang Hao do this? He almost cried. Liu Fan saw that other girls said so to me. Liu Fan heart happy. It seems that everyone supports me. Suddenly came a girl in a short skirt. How eat how much is his business? Who says eating too much is bad? This is discrimination and prejudice. She put her bowl on the table. How is hungry today. Right. Come on, share some meat with you. It's not enough. I still have some here. Looking at the two breasts in front of him. Good fellow. Another beautiful woman. This girl is sitting here happily, and I'm looking at her. Liu Fan was furious and shouted our names. Zhao Ying, Zhang Hao. Ew. I coldly looked at him. Something to say. Have fart quick release? Think ye more than shut up. Brother Long's face was full of fear. How can you say that you are a master? It's too rude and doesn't conform to your male god image. Zhao Ying said. How really like a little wildcat, more attractive. Liu Fan could only helplessly turn around. Humph. Vulgar. Others are ungrateful. Let's go. Fan, don't be sad. Zhao Ying must have been fooled by Zhang Hao's appearance to like him, that is. Fan, your personality is much better than Zhang Hao. How eat slowly. Don't choke. Drink some soup first. I asked Long. Who is this? How, what's wrong with you? This is Zhao Ying from the next class. She's been chasing you for a long time. Zhao Ying, Class 4, Senior 2, Captain of the school basketball team. Looking at this beautiful woman, my physique for chasing after beautiful women is really amazing. Dragon, did you try the game introduced to you last time? Hero X League. I tried it. It was so hard to play, as expected. Boys were still not suitable for this kind of game. Listening to their conversation, I noticed this Hero X League. Hero X League. Are you talking about the 5v5 tower demolition game? Right. Did Hao try it too? I thought you said you were interested in girls' games. He didn't expect that this world would also have Hero X Alliance. It's just that it's all girls. You know, Zhao Ying said. Although there were no male pro players in Hero X League, there were still male players. How? Why don't you try? I stood up to leave. I tried it. It felt okay. I could play. I'm full and I'm going back to class. Brother Long, are you coming? Brother Long waved goodbye to Zhao Ying and left. Zhao Ying, eat slowly. We'll go back to class first. Zhao Ying looked worried and wondered when Hao would accept me. Then we went back to the classroom. Zhao Ying said that Hero X League didn't have any top male players. So top male players like Da Sima and Wuzi wouldn't be playing Miracle Worms somewhere in the world. Right. Next time I have to watch the game live. What is the real man of this world? I opened my mouth to ask Brother Long, who is the one sitting by the window looking a little lonely. This white-haired beauty is Minuehua, a transfer student. Brother Long covered his face shyly. It was Minuehua, the new transfer student. She doesn't like to talk, but I think she's pretty. Then go. Come on, come with me. Show me your attitude. Brother Long was very embarrassed. How? What are you doing? A man should be reserved. That was in the past. Men in the new era would do whatever they wanted. Besides, wouldn't your conscience hurt if you let a transfer student sit alone? I come to her front. Hello, I am your classmate Zhang Hao. She only said her name, Minuehua. All the girls in this world are so passionate about me. I've never seen her so cold. Let me introduce Brother Long. This is Len Yulong. Brother Long is too shy to look at you. Hello. Reading an English book. Brother Long wants to pull me away. Let's go. They don't want to talk to us. How? She might really not want to talk to us. When I heard Brother Long say that, I asked her directly, don't you want to talk to us? Brother Long was shocked. He was so direct. Minuehua replied calmly. No. She didn't know what to say. I stared at this beautiful woman. Dragon. She seemed to have some kind of social disorder. I reached out. You want to talk to someone? If you want, let's make friends, and I'll help you. Manuela also extended her hand, and we held it together. A real man would not turn a blind eye to a helpless girl. He felt like he had found the knack of the task. Huan Yuanwen suddenly appeared behind him. Hey, why was Zhang Kao with a transfer student? Manuela's first friend was Huan Yuanwen. She was a chatterbox. I pushed Wen. It's time to show off your social prowess. Are you willing to be Yuel's friend? She looked at Manuela awkwardly, somewhat at a loss. She saw me winking at her, and immediately said yes. Then you chat with Yuela first. Don't you know a lot? Give play to your specialty. I'll take a nap first. No problem. Just as I was leaving, Manuela suddenly said 3 words. Thank you. I turned to look at her. It was nothing. I think I did this quite real, man. This inexplicable task does not give me 50% advanced reasonable. I picked up my headphones and listened to some dynamic music. Looking at the music on my cell phone, I realized that real men should listen to rock and roll. Rock and roll. Dry up. I am still entertaining myself when I heard the door Chin's sister's voice. How? Sister can come in. I turned my head to look at the door. Come in, Sister Chin. Sister Chin was wearing a long shirt, revealing her bra. Ho, what are you doing? Oh, I looked at my sister's chest awkwardly. I'm listening to a song. Sister Chin, you. Looking at my reaction so excited. Sister Chin asked me, what's wrong? How? Is this the benefit of having a goddess sister? Love. It's nothing. She came to my side and took off my earphone. Let me see what I'm listening to. It turns out that Ho likes to listen to rock music. Our Ho is really different from other boys. He's really different from other boys. He's very attractive. Kim was so impressed. Oh, shit. Who can handle this? How can you pinch my chin like that? I'm not even dressed. Is this the mission of a real man? Tapa, real man must be able to withstand the temptation, otherwise it is a beast. Far, the real man should be the time to take action. Do not give the door are worse than animals, The angel and the devil are not convinced by each other, and they are calling each other worse than beasts. I don't care. I grabbed Jin's arm and pushed her down on the bed. And the two of them looked at each other. And Sister Chin looked at me with some surprise. She actually smiled. Do you like playing like this? You like this? Her clothes were already showing her breasts. I was sweating. I didn't know how to answer. I held out my hand. My sanity was failing me. Then a voice came out of my head. You're mine. You're not going anywhere. I was shocked. Whose voice was that? Then I got up and immediately backed away. Sister Chin also sat up and called out my name. I was thinking, what happened to that image just now? Chin asked me nervously. Are you alright? How? You suddenly look so pale. I scratched my head in embarrassment. It's fine. I might be a bit anemic. I'll be fine after some rest. Almost couldn't resist the beast. She immediately hugged me with worry. Men are made of water. Ho, you have to take care of yourself. I know. Sister Chin is so gentle. Well, Ho is a good boy at this time. Sister Chin's eyes seemed a bit off, but I didn't notice. Buried in her chest. By the way, Sister Chin, I want to go and cut my hair a little shorter. What do you think? Sister Chin looked at me with a smile. Yes, how? I'll support you in whatever you want to do. I realized that something was wrong. Why did I feel that my goddess sister was a bit strange? But that's not the point. Choose a day and go for a haircut tomorrow. Change your image. Arriving at the entrance of the barber shop, I made up my mind to start from scratch. There was a waiter waiting at the door. Sir, would you like a haircut? You are so beautiful. I am sure to find you the best teacher. Hearing this is also very embarrassing. What is this called beautiful? No need. I just cut. The barber waved his hand. Beautiful man, sit here. Want to cut a hairstyle? I then instructed the barber. Plate inch. How to come? You casually cut? Do not have to be too good looking. The barber was surprised. I have never heard of such a strange request. Then she looked at my hair and thought about how to cut it. It didn't take her long to realize what I meant. A man's words should be heard in reverse, and this beautiful man means to cut it in a good way. Don't worry, I'm ready to try it out. After 2,000 years, it's finally done. How's it going? How much is it? I'm so proud of myself. I can't cut it at all. It's even more handsome. The barber then said, you do not have to pay, beautiful man. Let me take a picture to put in the store publicity on the line. I immediately refused. Don't. I pay. The barber thought it was too bad. Such a beautiful boy. She handed me a card. Beautiful man, next time you come back to me, or other services to ensure your satisfaction. I smiled a little. I'm not a fan of people. I'm a little bit of what's wrong with being happy. Then I went home. Today is a good day. I looked at myself in the mirror. Although the haircut was not tough enough, it was still very handsome. With my hair all cut, I'm going to actually make a new life in this world next. I went to the closet. Let me see if there are any clothes that match my hair. Looking at the clothes in here. Damn, make time to change these clothes for sure. Ho ho, come down and help Dad pick up the stuff. Come on, Dad. I came to Dad's front. How much stuff is there? As a result, Dad looked at me with surprise. He looked at me with great trepidation. Where's your hair? Why did you cut it short? What kind of boy cuts his hair so short? Which barber store did it? I'll have to ask them for a comment. I'm a beautiful treasure. Dad, calm down. It's me who wanted to cut it short. It was too long before. I was hot. Dad was so angry with me that he picked up his slippers. Do you want to kill your dad? Who told you to cut your hair so short? What if you can't get married in the future? Ouch. Dad, this is domestic violence. Don't hit me in the face. Sister Ching came out. Dad, what happened to Ho Ho? I didn't pay attention, and I bumped into her chest. She blushed a little. She blushed slightly, but then she smiled. She held my head. Dad, please relax. It's not good for your health if you get too excited. What's wrong? How cut her hair like this without saying a word? Do you think I can't be angry? My brain really hurts. Sister Chin then shifted her gaze to me. Let's see. I looked at this goddess sister who couldn't take her eyes off me. Then I called out to Sister Chin, trying to get her to cover for me. Dad, I think How looks good like this too. Quite capable. He also told me yesterday. So don't be angry. I'll communicate with him later. Chin, you're just spoiling him. You have to talk to him so he realizes his mistake. Okay, I'll go cook first. Sister Chin, thank you for what you did just now. Otherwise my dad would have to chase me twice. I'm your sister. Of course I have to protect you. It so happens that my sister has something for you. How come to my room? Is this going into the room of the goddess character? Sister Chin. I fantasized about this image. Then I followed Sister Chin to here. There just happened to be a small red box on the table. The goddess room is in. What else am I expecting from this world? Sister Chin picked up the box. I didn't have time to prepare a gift for How in the rush when we moved. Now I'm making it up to you. I'm a bit overwhelmed. Sister Chin opens the box. Inside are the big gems. Does Ho like it? But it's too expensive for me to accept. Sister Chin put it in my hand. It's not expensive. As long as How likes it, I'll buy you anything. I'm holding this box. What's with this Mr. Big and Mrs. Petite feeling? I went back to my room. How much does this cost? As a courtesy, I have to buy a gift for Sister Chin. Right. Look at this shiny gemstone. It can't be a real diamond. Right. It's not cheap. How should I return it? Look at my cell phone. That's all I have left after a haircut. I can't afford this shit. I can't even afford this shit. At that moment, my cell phone ding-donged. Lun sent me a message. How? Look, it's my new novel about the boss. It's already signed. Looking at the message, it's about a beautiful young man and an imperial lady. A captive love. I'm disgusted. Why don't I go write a novel too? I'll be a sequel writer first, and the fee will be paid on a daily basis, so I can make money quickly. Looking at the computer novel renewal. Male frequency boss renewal. Right not to write. And female frequency soldier king. No. Female frequency urban seems to be able to. Try this. Or else expand the original worldview to write a novel. Both selling points and gimmicks. Why don't we just call it True Woman in a male-dominated world? I came to the college again on Monday, and there were really a lot of people here. Just when my cell phone was ringing, congratulations, your novel Real Women in the men's rights world has passed the signing application. Please take the initiative to contact the editor in charge QQ. The speed of the review is quite fast, so I can get a fee for my daily updates. Finally, I'm on the right track. No matter which role I'm in, money is still important. Anyway, I should celebrate. I walk to the kiosk. I'll buy a $1 popsicle on my current budget. Wait, this kiosk looks familiar. I've been here often before. Does it still exist in this world? When I first met Ami, she was a senior. Although she was a senior, her body was small, but she stood in front of me. May is the daughter of Uncle Kim, who owns the kiosk next to my house. Junghao, we're so close. I'll buy you a drink. At that time, I was thinking, is this what first love feels like? After that, I patronized May's kiosk many times. Finally, one day, I mustered up the courage to confess my love to Ami. Holding a popsicle in my hand, I nervously said, May, I like you. I'm sorry. Siu-ho, I like muscular men. You're too young. I looked at her and replied I was rejected. From that day on, I started to work out like crazy. One day I want to become a man with muscles and protect Ami-san. But now it's totally different. In this world, I'm the man of the world. Going to confess this time. It's sure to be a success. When I walked in, I heard voices talking. How can you stay at home and not go out to work and still want to earn enough money to marry your husband? Dad, you're so long-winded. I don't work. I do manual labor every day. Does it work? Old Lee's daughter is only 2 years older than you. She earned $300,000 and married a husband who knows what he's doing. It's only 300,000. I'll go and move some more bricks. Who's arguing here? Shouldn't I duck out first? A head just poked out. Sister Ami, my first love, hasn't changed a bit. Just as I was about to call out to Ami, I didn't say a word. A figure slowly walked towards me. I was dumbfounded. I raised my hand, not knowing what to do. This is Ami. Ami recognized me. But, damn it, what kind of man is this? She's got one foot on the ground, and she's got a haircut. I fell straight to the ground with a thumb. Ami-san complimented me on how handsome I was. But you don't come over, Ami-san then smiled and asked me, is Ho-Ho looking for me for something? If you only look at the part above the neck. I looked at Ami-san's current appearance and sadly shed tears. Then I yelled, God damn it, give me back Ami-san. Everyone outside was shocked. Ho-Ho hasn't been here for a long time. Come and have some watermelon. Want a drink? Don't mention it. Tell me what you want to eat. I watched May put down the watermelon. Her arm muscles were so muscular. I was speechless. I raised my hand in a gesture of refusal. May, no need. May squeezed my shoulder and said, How, why are you so polite to me? That chair clicked. I sat her on the floor with a clunk. May looked at me with embarrassment. She looked at me with embarrassment and was horrified when I fell to the floor. Ho-Ho, are you all right? Then she cautiously came to me. Let me help you. I said, no need, and quickly did a backflip, then a one-handed backflip, and landed on the ground. I looked at the empty watch on my hand. I'm fine. Then I was surprised. It's getting late. Ami sister, I still have something to do today, will not bother. Ami sister took out her cell phone. How, let's add a message before we go. When I heard that, I ran as fast as I could. I'll do it next time. The laws of this foreign world are true. Even a gentle girl like Ami has turned into a King Kong. I really need to enroll in a Muay Thai class as soon as possible. How much did I pay last time? I also need to buy a gift for Chin Chin and replace the mess in my closet. I am very mad. Why do I need money for so many places? This way I can't start researching the secrets of the blood moon until the monkey's age. Then I heard Sister Chin's voice coming. How is Becca? What are you talking about? Sister Chin, you're home. Looking at the scene in front of me, I was directly surprised. Sister Chin was upside down on the wall, wearing yoga pants, and was a bit surprised to see me. So the girls in this world still practice yoga. Sister Chin is practicing yoga. Sister Chin stood up. Yes, those sisters in the gym are tired of practicing. Try this kind of yoga practiced by boys and see how it is. Yoga is practiced by boys. The world does not lie to me. Sister Chin grabbed my hand. How, you should practice yoga too. It's not good for a boy to be too skinny. What if he gets bullied at school? I'm a weakling in the eyes of the goddess. How can I tolerate that? I grabbed Chin's hand with a backhand and pulled it over. I moved closer to her. Since Sister Chin said so, do you want to come and try arm wrestling with me? Sister Chin also agreed. Good. How about the loser promises the winner one thing? Okay, come on. Chin took the initiative and extended a hand. How, shall we start? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm a little nervous. This is not arm wrestling. This is my manly dignity. Then I said start. I just exerted myself and felt the strength of Sister Chin. This is too great. But in my previous life, trillions and trillions of gay men, in order to survive and support their families, they have suffered everything. And now it's being treated like a delicate budgie. I can't fall down easily. Sister Chin looked at me. How can hold out for so long? It's very good. Damn, my hand hurts. No, must insist. Even if the body does not support it, but still have the rock-like willpower of a man. Looking at me, she said, okay, if you don't stop, Ho-Ho will get hurt. Then in a flash, she tripped over my hand. I couldn't believe it. It was too much. Chin comforted me. Ho-Ho, you worked hard. You tried so hard just now. Your hand doesn't hurt, does it? I'm fine, Sister Chin. Willing to bet? Is there anything you want me to do? She took my hand and put it on her face. Sis doesn't need Ho-Ho to do anything. She just wants to try the feeling of a knee pillow. Knee pillow? I looked at Chin's legs and waist. What else can I do? I immediately agreed. Yes, no problem. As a result, Chin came to my lap in an instant. I looked at her with a puzzled face. Sister Chin then said, How's lap pillow is really as comfortable as I thought. It's heaven. So it's my knee pillow. Sister Chin looked at me with a gentle face. How, can't sister lie down for a while longer? Yes, of course. Lie down. Lay as long as you like. Lay as long as you want. After returning to my room, I was about to write like crazy when my cell phone rang. It's the middle of the weekend. Who is it again? I looked at my cell phone, ready to pick it up. Huan Yuan sent me a message. Mr. How, I've arranged for you to go to the amusement park today. Why don't you come too? I asked Dragon and it said you're free today. I've asked him to look for you at your house. This isn't discussing with me. It's just informing me. Right. After looking at my cell phone, a voice came from the window. How, I'm coming. Open the door. When I came to the window, I saw Lung waving his hand, and there was a girl beside him. I'm here. I'm so helpless. I've sinned in my past life, and I've crossed over in this one. Lun, why did you come so fast? How, you forgot again. Don't call me Brother Lung. This girl directly jumped up and hugged me. Ho, honey sauce. I don't know what to do. I looked to the side at Brother Lung. This little brat looked at me with an aggrieved face. Did Oni Pace even forget about me? Lin Ling is 6 years old, Lin Yulong's own sister. Then he was captured by his brother. You just met How when you were 4 years old. Now it's been 2 years. Who remembers? Who knows? Dragon doesn't have a sister in the real world. Let's go to my room first. I feel something wrong. Is it just me? I felt my butt being pinched. A small handprint on my butt. Let's go to my room. It's too boring to go to an amusement park. I don't want to go. It's not boring. There's a new haunted house here. Besides, aren't we going to help Minhua overcome her social disorder? I don't know how to overcome it, but it won't hurt to go out and have fun. When I think of my classmate, Minhua, it seems like there's nothing we can't do but go out and have fun. I'll sit up. Okay, let's go to a haunted house. I'll change. I did say I'd help Minhua overcome her social barrier. A real man can't do things for only 3 minutes. Lin Ling looked at me in my new clothes and took out her cell phone to take pictures. Okay, Brother Ho, don't take pictures. Although it's proper for a woman to wait for a man, it's not right to keep Huan Yuan waiting for too long. Okay, let's go. Here at the amusement park, Yuan has already brought Minhua here. Lung is pointing to the front. Ho and the others are over there. I see them. Yuan is waving her hand. How, over here. Hope looks down at this kid. Whose kid is this? The little girl hugged my hand and said, It's Ho's. Lung hurriedly pulled away. This is my sister Lin Ling. Heard me say today to go to the haunted house, had to follow. I will watch her. Huan Yuan looked at me with fascination. How, I've rarely seen you dressed like this. With this new hairstyle, it's even more beautiful and flavorful. Then she looked at Yuehua. Don't you think How looks better like this? I raised my hand in embarrassment. No need to force myself. Let's hurry and go in. But Minhua opened her mouth and said one word. Ew. She looked up at me again. You're so pretty today. I looked at her with surprise. She actually complimented me on my beauty. Then she stroked her head and dared to talk to her. Great. Huan Yuan immediately took Minhua's hand. Okay, let's head towards the haunted house. This is the haunted house, our destination. We're standing here looking at this creepy haunted house. Lum was the first to lose his cool. Ho, I'm a bit scared. Why don't we go to the merry-go-round and the Ferris wheel? But what the hell is a merry-go-round and a Ferris wheel? Let's just go to the haunted house. Didn't we agree? Yilong, pull yourself together. Stop holding my hand. I'm getting goosebumps. His sister also disliked him. Huan Yuan opened her mouth and said, There are too many of us. Let's split into 2 groups. How and I will be in one group. And Yuehua, Long and Lin Ling will be in one group. Yuehua must remember to protect the boys well. Okay, this is our duty as women. Lin Ling immediately raised her hand in protest. I don't want to. I want to be in Ho's group. Lin Ling obeyed and went with your brother. Huan Yuan, you're the boldest. You go with that group too. So don't worry about me. I'll go with Minhua. I'll go with Minhua. By the looks of her, I feel like I'm going to be raped. Compared to her, Moonhua is more reliable. Okay, that's it. You guys go in first. We'll go in 10 minutes later. You're not scared, are you? She's got the 2 of them. I'm a woman. Am I afraid of that? I don't exist. Dragon, I'll protect you. I was relieved when they entered the haunted house. 10 minutes later, I looked at Minhua. Don't be silly, Yuehua. Let's go. When I came in, I heard Lun's screams and Huan Yuan's panic. Hearing their screams, Huan Yuan doesn't have much guts either. I turned my head to look at Yuehua behind me. Are you scared? Yuehua, forget it. If you're scared, just hold on to me. Yuehua just gave a hum. He looked at me and didn't know what to think. In the end, he reached out and grabbed my clothes. A skeleton hand reached out in front of me. I immediately punched it back. Don't get in the way. Minhua on the side had broken out in cold sweat. A ghost floated out again. I looked at him expressionlessly and said, Sorry, I'm in a hurry. This place is quite big. 10 minutes later, I felt something wasn't right. Then I turned around and looked behind me. Yuehua. I didn't see her, so I called out, Are you there? Yuehua. Why is she gone? I don't think I've lost her. We have to find Yuehua first. I called out to her. I'm looking for Yuehua in another place. I looked at the skeleton in front of me. There's no one inside the cloak. Is there? Little Yuehua. Finally, I stopped. Looking at the box in front of me, I called out to Yuehua. Is she here? The result was that the inside really responded to my voice. I'm here. Ooh. Why are you hiding in the cabinet? I then opened the door of the cabinet. She hugged herself and whispered, I'm lost. I was also very helpless. Sighed, not afraid. I squatted down and held out my hand. Don't be afraid. I'll take you out. Yuehua looked at my face. Her face was a bit shy. The corners of her eyes already contained tears. She gave a hum and held my hand. In her heart, she was thinking, Shanhao is the first person who treats me so well. The sound of Long's crying came from outside. I'll never come to a haunted house again. Huan Yuanwen covered her ears, really almost deafened by your screams. My sister said with disgust, Brother, you are really loud in there. It's so embarrassing. I came to Long. Yulong, are you alright? How? You and Yuehua students came out, Huan Yuanwen was just thinking and said, You guys were in there for a long time, weren't you? I knocked her on the head. No, put away that baby carriage in your head. I turned my head to look at Yuehua. Yuehua, come here. At this time, Yuehua seemed a bit out of sorts. Her face was in a cold sweat and she kept gasping for breath. Seeing this, I asked her what was wrong. Was she not feeling well? She collapsed into my arms and I supported her with my hands. Sukiya Akari-san, she had closed her eyes. Long immediately panicked. What to do? Ambulance. Where's my cell phone? Huan Yuanwen panicked and took out her cell phone. I'll call 1-0. I looked at these two oddballs and said, Don't panic. I caught Yuehua and held her in my arms. She must have fainted because of the shock. Let's put her down on the chair over there. I put Yuehua on the bench. She still hasn't woken up, but Lun said something surprising. Oh, what should we do now? Artificial respiration. But this is still her first kiss. Huan Yuanwen was immediately displeased. The first kiss of a male god. Artificial respiration. Isn't that strangulation? Maybe we should call 1-0. I told these two to go buy some water and food. I'll watch over Yuehua. I'll stimulate her with pain first. I put her head on my lap. Should this be more comfortable? If she's just stunned, she should be able to wake up from the pain. I stretched out on the side of her head, gently pressing on her earlobes to stimulate her body. It worked. Yuehua slowly opened her eyes. The first thing she said was, Why are you pinching my ears? I smiled and explained, Because you fainted. I wanted to see if I could wake you up. Yuehua blushed slightly and said she was scared, but now it's better. She grabbed my hand and touched her face. I then inquired her, Don't go to the haunted house in the future. Are you still uncomfortable anywhere? As a result, Yuehua just said, No discomfort. Shanhao, I want to sleep. Don't go away. And she closed her eyes. Not long after that, she went to sleep. I had to agree even if I didn't. Okay, this is by far the quietest and softest girl I've ever seen in this world, despite her odd personality. An hour later, she sat her day up. Sukiya Akari, Are you feeling better? She agreed that she didn't. Huan Yuanwen then asked, Are we still going to the amusement park? Let's forget about it for today. Let's send Yuehua home to rest first. I looked at Yuehua. Come, we take you home first. She agreed. I just got up and she grabbed my hand. She said shyly, Shanhao, let's go together. I turned my head to look at her to see what she meant, what she was thinking about. In the end, I agreed to hold her hand, but Ling was immediately unhappy, and Huan Yuanwen was also very upset. Lun asks her, What's going on with Hao and Yuehua? Huan Yuanwen was aggrieved and burst into tears. I also want to know, holding the hand of a male god. This is something I've always wanted to do. Then we got off the highway and went to the suburbs. Yuehua, your home is so far away. I've never been here before. Moonlight, do you live in the abandoned by rural area? Wouldn't it be inconvenient to go to school? Can you to take a break? We came to this manor and stopped. Someone was already waiting at the door. Huan Yuanwen was lying on the window, looking out in great surprise. This maid is standing here, waiting for her master to come home. The fountain inside is very luxurious. Miss is back. The maid bent down and the housekeeper came over. Miss, how could you sneak out to play? Mr. said you mustn't go so far away. He'll be angry. The three of us were stunned when we heard what the butler said. Yuehua was a young lady who lived in a luxurious villa. We Saturday here and the butler came to us. So several of you are friends of the young lady. I am really rude. This is the Yingwu tea brewed with tension spring water flown in this morning, and the pastries made by the special chef. Guests can enjoy it slowly. Miss wants to go back to the house to change her clothes, so I'll excuse myself. We just watched Yuehua go up the stairs, followed by the butler. Yuehua is so low-key. You can tell it all. Mom, how? Yuehua's family is a big family. I'll tell them to calm down. It's outrageous. I didn't realize that the transfer student I just helped was a big shot. the butler said behind her. Miss, you went so far away today and didn't let the bodyguard follow you. Mr. Lumhua is very worried. Don't do that next time. She stopped in her tracks. Turning her head slightly, she said, Did Dad call home? Where is Mom? The housekeeper frowned and responded, Yes, miss, but Madam didn't. She is still busy. You well clench her skirt. Then why didn't Dad call me too? The butler could only reply helplessly, Mr. is busy abroad, but he has prepared a gift for you. It's being flown back. It's your favorite tank model. She said, Oh, I don't want to say anything else. I just walked into my room. The housekeeper's face was very distressed by his lady, but there was nothing he could do about it. We Saturday here waiting for Yuehua to change her clothes. Long turned his head to look over and just wow. Min Yuehua is wearing a gorgeous dress and jewelry going down the stairs. Long looked with envy. So this is how Yuehua's classmates dress at home. So gorgeous. I didn't say anything. It's more glamorous. But compared to when she was with us, I'm more like an exquisite but lifeless doll now. I looked at the expressionless Sukiya Akari and inquired her, What's wrong with you? She then responded coldly, Dad didn't call me again? I couldn't figure out what that meant when I heard that. She grabbed my hand again, not knowing what she wanted to do. She grabbed my hand and said, John Hao, I want to give you something. We went to the corridor on the second floor and walked into her room. I was stunned and shocked by the scene before me. Although women in this world are very masculine, Sister Ching Ching's room wasn't like this either. You weren't quite right when you got home. You just said your dad didn't call you. Was it bad to you? Dads in this world should be male moms? Right, but it seems like there are only nannies, maids and housekeepers in this village besides Min Yuehua. Where are her parents? Min Yuehua still responded coldly. Dad treats me well. He's just very busy. What about your mom? Mom is even busier. It's just me. You've been living here alone. She then gave a They're both very busy. Mom's the mayor. She doesn't have time to come home. Dad has to go on business trips to make lots and lots of money. The housekeeper said they all loved me very much. I touched her head. From now on, if you feel lonely alone, you can play with me, or Huan Yuan, or Lin Yilong. We're all your friends now. Yuehua then took the initiative to grab my hand, then pulled me away. Zhang Hao, come with me. There are model tanks and weapons here. Zhang Hao, this is my favorite model. I immediately refused. No need. Isn't this your favorite thing? I won't take it. I'll give it to you. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to be beaten to death by my dad if I take this gun home. When she saw my refusal, she looked sad. It's my most precious thing. The housekeeper said, Friends can give each other gifts. I want to be your friend for life. I explained that we can be friends without this. After I said that, she just hugged me. Then we have to be together for life. We can't be separated. Then the sun set in the west, and we were off. Moon with students. Behind him, each of you waved his hand. We'll play together next time. I looked at this cute girl with a smile on my face. See you at school in a couple of days. Yuehua gave a happy I really did not expect Yuehua classmates' home so luxurious. Her change of clothes today is also good looking. See, I want to buy new clothes to wear. Just buy that kind of British style. I stretched out. Your clothes are already plenty. Wait a minute. Lum wants to buy clothes. It's a godsend. I'll take the opportunity to update my line too. Thinking back to those previous women's clothing. Let's get rid of all these messy clothes. Just cheer them up. I gave a thumbs up. Dragon, in that case we can go clothes shopping tomorrow. The next day we went to the center mall. I hesitantly stood still. How, why don't you go? You just made some extra money on your part-time job, and you're leaving me. Oh, it's okay. Let's go. Long pointed to this red costume, and I immediately rejected it. Then he chose a black jacket for himself, and the staff gave it a thumbs up too. I would just have the staff wrap it up. So this is what it used to be like for girls to go shopping. So cool. Long's tummy is just grumbling. Ho ho, I think it's almost time. Let's go eat. So hungry. I look aside at the clowns. Well, let's go. There's a my key right over there. Just as I walked in the door, I heard a welcome. I looked up to the food and the waiter was introducing it. The latest set menus are on their own. But I didn't know that the girl on the side had already taken out her mobile phone. This little beauty was too good looking. I then looked over towards the back, and Long asked me, Ho ho, what are you looking at? It's okay, let's order. It always feels like someone was just staring at me. We then ordered our meals, and the girl who had just been typing frantically to forcate your pussy, great street beauty, met a tad especially beautiful little beauty at Mixlaw, wanted so badly to marry him. Clicked a tweet. Long noticed my movement. Ho ho, why are you suddenly wearing a hat? I kept my head down, because I'm too handsome. Keep a low profile. Right. How is too good looking? You have to be careful. That internet celebrity in school, Lane Zhang, has to ask girls for protection when he goes out now. Well, you don't have to be so dramatic. Why does it feel like there's a chill? This girl is just hemming and hawing. The result is that the microblogging hot search has already rushed to the 5th in a short while. The bottom commented up, "Is this absolute beauty real? Isn't this better looking than those stars and internet stars? I'll call my husband straight away. We mean, I want all the information about this little beauty in a minute." This girl was just thinking, strange, where on earth have I seen this before? She would have remembered Lin Ling's circle of friends. Ho Ho honey sauce is so pretty. The day she went to the amusement park, she then remembered that it was Lin Ling. The sun was setting and I was finally home. I put down the clothes I bought. I'm tired of shopping. Still, it was finally time to get rid of the closet of creepy clothes. Just as the mobile phone rings. "So it's Brother Lung. Why are you calling me again?" I was about to ask him what's going on when he said, "Ho Ho, you're red." "What red?" I looked puzzled. "The photo of you at the fast food restaurant has been posted on the internet, and it's all over the net. Open the vlog and you'll see. It's the 5th most searched item. I should have known better than to send it to my friends. I'm the only one who owns Ho Ho on each-en." Then I opened my Twitter account and wondered how hot a picture could be. The result of the hot search has come to the 4th place. The bottom has appeared a large push of beautiful young men in the comments. This small beautiful male vegetarian face value can really beat the whole network is such a photo. I don't believe it. Heavy acquisition of the second one. Crap. Look at me and all. I can't figure this out. No, I'm not exaggerating that much, am I? It's just a matter of time before it goes down and people forget about it. I'll watch a live game and relax while I'm at it. And when I opened it, there was a bunny girl doing a pole dance. Ouch. I go. It's so hot. I had to change it. Luckily the gaming area looks a bit more normal. It seems like the game hasn't changed except for the fact that the anchor is a girl. So I shouldn't have a problem playing it. Speaking of which, how old am I now? Can I do live streaming if I'm underage? With my skills, I think I can make more money than I can as a shooter. At this time, Sister Chin came back. How? Sister is back. Sister spent the whole day at the institute. She doesn't even know that our Ho Ho has become an internet sensation. I scratched my head in embarrassment. Sister Chin, you know about this too. Sister Chin then walked up to me. Chin asked me seriously, "Did she go out with Dragon today?" "Yes, Dragon said he wanted to buy some new clothes, and it just so happened that I wanted to buy some too. So we came together." Why do you feel that Sister Chin seems to be a bit angry? As a result, Chin yelled out how and jumped on me. Not being harassed by any strange people. Are you? No, don't worry so much. I can protect myself. Chin shouted with some anger. How you are too simple. Women in this world are much scarier than you think. You're our father's only son. If anything happens to you, how can I explain to him? If a strange woman harasses you, be sure to talk to your sister. And also the next time you go out, you should also talk to your sister. I promise to do so. Okay. And then there was the ringing of Chin's mobile phone. It was only then that I could catch my breath. It was really because Chin was pressing too close to me. I looked at Chin's mobile phone, and on the screen was a picture of me and Lung. Was this a sneak peek? These two girls were looking for something. How did they disappear at once? I don't know. They must have run ahead. It's not easy to see a beautiful man these days. Go over there and take a look. After they left, I poked my head out. I am very helpless and my heart is in a very bad state. What the hell is happening to me? At that moment, the phone rang, so I picked it up. "Hello, Yilong, I'm telling you." The conversation was interrupted before I could speak. Ho Ho, don't come to school yet? I'm a little confused. I don't know what to make of it. Didn't you get on the hit list yesterday? I wonder where some people got the idea that you're a student of Qinghui's. So many people came by the school today. They must have wanted to block you. I responded helplessly. They were already blocking it. Lon then suggested to me, "Why don't you take a leave of absence to get out of the limelight? There are some rabid fans of yours at school." I took a peek outside. Okay, no one's there. Okay, I got it. Then I'll leave right away. And ask Chin to take leave for me, so that she'll be able to stop Dad from asking me. "Sister Chin, I can't quite make it to school now because of the hot search. Can you take a leave of absence for me?" "Of course. Ho Ho, go home now. Sister will be home early today. I've got nothing to do at home, so let's work on the live game. I'm over 18, and there should be more money to be made in live gaming than part-time gunslinging. Not to mention that I used to be a king of sections. Come on, I'm clicking on League of Legends, looking at the hero in front of me. I just frowncy. There seems to be something strange about the character. However, outside of dealing with the characters, nothing has changed in the game values or rules. So let me give it a try. It didn't take long for the computer to come through. Quadra kill, punta kill, godlike. Huyu, not a bad hand. It's good to be young. Hence speed and reflexes have improved. Looks like I haven't lost my gaming talent. Again, the sun is setting in the west. The geese are flying across idiom. I'm stretched out and have been playing for hours. It's almost done. We'll try to get it on the air tonight. The time has come to just after 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm going upstairs. Dad, Auntie June, Sister Jen, I'm going to my room first. Jen is down there watching me go up the stairs. I wonder what's going on in her mind. I'm sitting in front of my computer. Come on. My first live broadcast. I'm looking at the computer and I'm a little nervous. 5 heroes have arrived on the battlefield. Welcome to Summoner's Canyon. I frantically clicked the mouse and kept manipulating the hero. In the first game, the opposite opponent was thinking, what's wrong with this guy across the street? He's onto me. Why does he follow me wherever I go? Gale Swordsman kills Galen. Then the opponent sent out a pop-up. Opposite the Gale Swordsman, you are using Hanning. Right. I just had a bad position for vision. A player at this segment level shouldn't be able to hit me unless she is scripted. This one across the street. If it wasn't on, I'd eat this screen on the spot. Game doesn't discriminate between genders. Even if he was a guy, I wouldn't tolerate the act of opening up. Not to mention that there are too many people pretending to be boys with ideas to get bandwagons these days. I looked at the message sent across the street. I'm open. I still need to hand. I'm looking down on you. I also responded directly to her. Did not open handing. Do not serve solo. She agreed to come down. Can you build a room to pull me? On the road, the pop-ups are all saying he's hung up. Is still handing up so much. Even as a boy, I can't stand it anymore. Fish God go to educate him properly. How dare he say he wants to play against the top 3 singles in the national service. This woman is also unconvinced. I would like to see how powerful is this handing. The 2 men are ready to go, and the showdown is about to begin. I swish and float the mouse. The other side is also frantically pressing the keyboard. You have slain an enemy. This girl just cringed in a bit of disbelief. She pretended to persuade her friends. What her friends don't go over there and attack the anchor. It's probably a boy who just came to play and doesn't know the seriousness of opening the game. I rubbed my neck. The opposite side was pretty impressive. While looking at the computer screen, immediately shocked off my jaw. Cricky live room, how suddenly so many people. But the pop-ups are all. The anchor hangs and still have the nerve to push the crystal. No voice, no face. Are you afraid of being caught hanging? He is actually a stingy woman with a boy's head. Isn't he? What's this all about? That I'm a freak. Or a woman? Then it picked up the headset and said, I'm a guy. The results of the comments still do not believe. Do not be deceived. She may be open voice changer. The male can open up. I picked up the headset and continued to say, where did you all find my live room? I don't use hands. If you don't want to fight, I'll show my hand directly. Hurry up and stop inking. The fish god has opened your live room. You're whoring out a wave of traffic. Show me your hand. I'd like to see what kind of operation it is. Not long after, the number of people in the room went crazy, and my opponent just now also added my friends. Well, it's on. You fish gods have already added me. I'm a bit of an explosion in this room on the first day of broadcasting. You don't have anything to say now. You fish gods are watching the live broadcast. I'm right here. I'll just show my hands left. This girl has looked dumbfounded. Those hands are kind of pretty. Was I just playing against a little brother like this? Luckily, I am my friend. I can't hold onto these hands. I can't hold these hands. They're so horny. They're kind of indescribable. This is a man's hands. Do you need someone to lead the game? Look at me. Look at me. The second game is starting. You guys, watch carefully. Look at the pop-ups. I'm turning them off. It's too laggy. On the other hand, here at the teaser headquarters building, a beautiful woman with big boobs is watching the live broadcast in front of the computer. She gave a small smile, also thinking about something. And the number of people in my live room has reached 1.07 million. The woman was just thinking that this newcomer, if signed, will surely become the company's money tree.